Hey guys, welcome to another installment of Kavalden's Comic Reviews. Kind of gonna be a bit of a Batman Wolverine sort of thing today. I have a couple of other books, but mostly they're all Batman and Wolverine related. It seemed to be the only thing of interest at the store, so I guess we'll just go with these. Let's see here. Starting off with, I'm going to review, let's see here. I'm going to review Fear Itself, Uncanny X-Force #1. This just came out. It's part of the Fear Itself saga that Marvel is doing. Let's see here. While also reviewing another Wolverine comic, also be taking a look at the Wolverine and Black Cat comic, Claws 2. This one kind of put a question on me. I guess I might have missed out on this, but I'll get to that in a sec. And we're gonna end the night with a Flashpoint comic that's supposed to be connected to the series. Well, not really connected to the series. It's part of the change of Batman Night of Vengeance #2. So let's just go straight to Fear Itself, Uncanny X-Force. Like I said, it's part of the saga that's happening right now in the Marvel Universe with Fear Itself. But this one's a little different. Deadpool is in this one since he has his own Fear Itself comic as well. That should be coming out, I think, next week again. Basically, supposedly, how do I put this? A secondary group of purifiers. Now, these guys are guys who believe that mutants or anyone who have irregularities or like superpowers and stuff like that are basically unpure. They feel that the world needs to be cleansed, and they are the ones to do it. Now, a secondary group, with everything going on, believes that mutants are the problem. Now it believes that now with all the activity going on, with all the hammers falling to Earth, and all the local superheroes or villains obtaining the hammers and then becoming these superpowered Asgardians, so to speak, are the real cause, and now this secondary group has somehow feels that they are the huge threat and must be dealt with by purifying whatever they plan to do. They also, for some strange reason, have a local superhuman who in their midst, and they're going to execute this person on live on the web. I don't know how people take that sort of thing with live execution on the internet, since the internet is sort of free-based. No, not free-based. Free-based is like fucking drugs. What am I saying? You know, it has free amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the First Amendment and stuff. I got my amendments mixed up. What am I talking? So yeah, so of course it's up to the Uncanny X-Force to make the choices that's what they are for. You know, they make the choices no one else can, and they feel that they have to stop this. They feel that if they don't try to put a lid on this, things are going to get even more out of control than they already are with the with all the hammers falling to Earth and all the crazy powered superhuman hammer wielding guys. Yeah, I just said hammer wielding guys. God, yeah. Let's just move on. Wolverine and Black Cat, Claws #2. Now, this was actually, surprisingly, this one went over my head a little. I never read the first one, so this is actually a sequel to the first comic, to the first story arc with the comics. I didn't actually ever read Claws #1, and I didn't even know the Wolverine and the Black Cat ever teamed up. It went completely over my head. Never knew that. Which kind of sucked. Yeah, that kind of actually did kind of suck there. I never knew that. Because, I mean, let's face it, the two of them together, I mean, each one of them is putting a notch on their belts. Let's face it, you know. Yeah, Felicia's like saying, hey, I'm trying to get it on with one of the most badass superheroes in the Marvel Universe. Wolverine's thinking, Christ, I gotta get one up on Spidey. No big deal. Because, hey, like I said, I've never read the first one, and like I said, it's a continuation off of the first story arc between the two. You know, and it does look like a good arc. The artistry is actually kind of nice. It's done by, let me see here. I saw that name. I know I saw that name somewhere. Done by Linster. I cannot remember the first part of his name. Let me see. Where is it? I know I saw it here a second ago. It gets a little crazy since, like I said, I've never actually read the... Like I said, I've never read the first one, so far as I can tell, I mean, looks like poor Logan and Felicia got themselves in some crazy shit in the last one, and now they look like they've got themselves in even more crazy shit. So let's see here. Let's just move on to Flashpoint Batman Dark Knight. That was here. Night of Vengeance. Like I said, I'm not a really big fan of the whole DC reboot thing. I think it's a completely bad idea. But I don't know. Maybe there are some things in this comic that might change my mind or not. It's a little hard to say. Considering enough. Let's see here. The Penguin looks like an Asian Danny DeVito in a casino. There are some things in here that are the same. I mean, Jim Gordon's still the same, but there are some difference. There's a different Oracle. I'm not going to spoil it if anybody hasn't read this or read the first one. There's a different Oracle in this one. As we all know that, what is it? Bruce Wayne is not Batman. It's his father who is Batman. Which kind of, actually, I never did bring that up, considering enough in my point in the Flashpoint review I wanted to do. I actually kind of find it funny that no matter what, there will always be a Wayne to don on the cape and cowl. It seems that no matter what, the Wayne family was always destined to be Batman, whether it was Bruce or his father. And this is actually kind of weird. I mean, the Joker is in this one as well. I mean, you can tell from the cover. And it's really, it seems like an interesting read and everything. But basically, I said, the Batman is more brutal and everything like that in this one. And surprisingly enough, I'm a little actually, like I said, I'm somewhat surprised and a little shocked about some things in this comic. Like I said, I never read the first one, so I can't really say what happened because I'm going on the second one in this one. But like I said, the comic does look like an interesting read if it didn't involve... The only problem it has is that it's a reboot. It's part of the reboot thing, and I'm not too crazy about that. I'm still not too crazy about that. I actually hear that there's going to be a protest, or a parade protest at Comic-Con on the DC reboot. I'm still trying to get the information on that because I am still going to Comic-Con this year in San Diego. Hopefully I will also be attending Comic-Con in New York as well. When it comes, I think around in October. Yeah, I think in October. I'll have to see on that. And like I said, if it seems like a good chance for fans who love the DC series to go out there and voice their opinion. You know, I'm very into that sort of stuff. Also, to end tonight, actually speaking of Flashpoint number 3, it's still bullshit. It's still bullshit. Oh God, sure, the cover's all nice and shiny and all, but it's still bullshit. Still bullshit. And okay, I'll be honest with you. Here's my one thing. When did the Grifter move over from Wildcats to the DC universe? Huh? I didn't know that. I mean, let's face it, I haven't read Wildcats in a long time, and it's been a while. Not since, like, the 90s. Not since the 90s or anything like that. But, yeah, I'm a little lost on that and everything. Considering of all the crap he's went through. And all, and even with this, I mean, this is... What they're doing, Christ almighty, what they did to... I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it one bit. Christ, like I said, it's still bullshit. I don't want to spoil anything, but, you know, I don't want to be that guy who spoils stuff. That's just me. But God Almighty, this was bullshit on so many levels. My biggest thing was finding out the grifters in the DC universe. Wow, like I said, I lost track of the character during the Wildcats thing, so I don't know. So that's it for tonight. Let's see here. I think next week. Hang on. I'm gonna have my computer up. Let's see here. What's coming out with Deadpool for next week? Oh yeah. Actually, no wait. There was actually an interview with Daniel Wade on the Exposition interview and preview art. I haven't read it. It looks like a good piece. I mean, I'm not. Sometimes I question Daniel Wade's decision on certain things for Deadpool. Let's see here. Next week, Deadpool number 40 and Fear Itself, Deadpool number 2. Plus, oh god, that's gonna suck. On the 20th, there's this new, I guess, Wolverine and Deadpool comic, The Decoy. That actually looks pretty good. I mean, there's always been some interesting stuff going on with Deadpool when he's teaming up with Logan. And yeah, that's gonna suck because that's the day I'm leaving for Comic-Con. Yeah, and well, who knows? Maybe if I'm lucky, I can pick up the book while I'm there, and then I could probably do the review while I'm out there. I don't know. I'll see what happens when I get out there, and if I can find a vendor who's selling recent comics now. But that's it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Oh wait, before I forget, I did say I was gonna do. What was it? I did say I was going to do a Transformers 3: The Dark of the Moon review, and yes, I did do one. The problem is I went a little longer than I normally should have went on this review with what is it? With then I can. I'll put the link at the bottom of the description. It's on my Blip page. Apparently, I can't. I use Blip to transfer my videos from Blip to YouTube, and for some strange reason, I cannot. If they go past a certain point, like for some strange reason, I don't have any partnerships or anything like that, so I'm still kind of limited to dealing with keeping my videos under a certain period of time. And I went a little long on this one. Today it has to be my longest video yet because I really went ranting on this, on how many problems with this video. So to go check it out, I won't, like I said, I know a lot of people have a lot of problems with it. I have to agree with a lot of people, and maybe some people agree with some of my points. But go check the video out, and I'll see you guys next week for new reviews, and we'll see what's up. Alright? Thanks.